And welcome to my quarantine grocery haul. I'm not currently quarantined, but this could happen any second in the country of Toronto, Ontario. It's been mayhem. Popping in here, my terminology isn't the best. A few days ago, I'm new to this pandemic thing, so I'm trying to figure out the words myself. So to do my part and practice social distancing, I thought next little while I'm just going to document all my at-home things, at-home workouts, and we're going to start with the grocery haul. Disclaimer from the start, this is first of all a week of groceries like I would get any week, and then I also realized I have like no backup, and if I were to get quarantined I'd be a little screwed. I decided to get some essentials, so theoretically if in the next 2 weeks or so I get it, I can just hide away from the world and make sure no one gets it from me. Here are some healthy ideas and some comfort things, and I won't lie, I bought into mass hysteria a little. I think we all did. I'm trying to be better at this. This is my first time through a pandemic, but I made a few stupid purchases and I regret them, but I'll show you because we're learning together. Baked fresh vegetables, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, all this mixed things. And a lot of you want frozen. Here's the hack. Get fresh, and right before it goes bad, throw it in your freezer, and then you have frozen veg. Let's try and get as much healthy, fresh stuff in us. We don't get sick. So I did get pasta. Pasta, I love. A heirloom tomato, burrata, ravioli, amazing. And then we just got some spaghetti, because you all want for the dry pasta, but I just wanted to say that for people that was more their priority, because I'll freeze this. Almond butter. I got 2 jars because it's buy 2 get half off. Healthy fats, very important, very calorie dense. So one of these jars, like theoretically you could live off for quite a few days just calorie wise. Not the best thing to live off, but got 2 of those. But I love these rye bread, these cracker breads with butter, big fat grass-fed butter, and then add oysters. I know these are triggering. You might not like them, you might like them, but they're very healthy fats, protein. They'll last forever. You'll see where I'm going with this. I got pickles and olives. Also healthy fats and sodium, because you need sodium electrolyte, very important. I'll try and be fancy while I'm quarantined and make myself a charcuterie board. I can't say the word charcuterie board. Like, oh, I'll have the crackers and all oysters, put some butter on it. I'm gonna make it so fancy. That will be the saddest board. But when we get to the point, how, you know, mental health with a little bit of health. These things are also very high in fiber, multi-grain, so you know it's a good way to get your whole grains in. Very easy, non-perishable, healthy fats, sodium. We're not anti-sodium here. We're not anti-bread. And here's where some of the stupidity started to come. I started to be like, oh my god, electrolyte. We got salt. We got more salt to fill. This is enough salt for a full family. Kelsey, this is my fancy salt, because here's a tip. Oh, that went in my bra. No! Fancy salt, fancy olive oil. That's gonna last a long time. This thing's like $12 and I've barely made a dent in. I've had for months. The fancy olive oil, so it's like $30, and it makes food taste so much better. It lasts forever, and then you can get the cheap pasta and just put this on and you're good. And I already had that, so I didn't buy it. Now this was where you all failed and I took advantage. Now all the fruits and vegetables, all the frozen ones and that were mostly gone, but what was in excessive? So I stocked up on this. I try not to stock up on too many things, so there's enough for everyone. Just take what I needed. Nothing else. But the one thing I went overboard on, because no one else was, lemons and limes. Everything else was picked over, and there was mounds of them to the point that they were gonna go bad. Lemons and limes are one of the highest % of vitamin C. The unfortunate thing of not having fresh fruits and vegetables is low vitamin C. This thing called scurvy, that's what happened. I think we're far away from that. Squirt this in your water. Worst comes to worst, you cut them up, put them in your freezer as well. A lot of vitamin C. No one else is buying them. I'm gonna feel fancy while you can all have your frozen broccoli. No offense to broccoli, that was just the first one that came to mind. And I bought 1 apple. Just one. So this was just a regular grocery haul, but I felt the need for just one. It was really crowded. I was trying not to get run over. Not even 2, just 1. I want it now, but I gotta save it. Protein bars, egg whites, almonds, cashews, dates, chocolate sea salt. Apparently salt is the theme, so I'm just gonna try and not eat them. I've had to hide way up there because I'll be like, I know you got chocolate up there, but you're saving it for emergencies. It's really tough. More healthy nuts, but instead of just almond butter, we got Brazil nuts, pecans.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Healthy. I like to make smoothies, so I like to have almond milk, oat milk in my coffees, cashew milk, the barista oat milk. So I got those two things because coffee, I didn't get coffee. I might not make it. Okay, we're figuring this out. I think Adam's house still working. we're not in quarantine yet. You can get coffee, breathe. But yeah, I got these ones because they last a long time. There's a few things I didn't have to purchase because Costco. We go down here, I got enough oatmeal to feed my apartment building. December, I went to Costco and got one of these 2.5 kilograms. Big, massive, great, a lot of oatmeal, healthy fiber. Get it, got it good. Was already ahead of the game. I already had sauces, fancy olive oil, but for cooking, we got this big guy, still half full. I also have this giant tub of coconut oil, which I can use for beauty products if all of mine run out. So I've had this since November, and it's like to here. So this is gonna last me, theoretically. I have coconut oil, honey, protein powder, and green supplements. These things I never really touch, but I have, and I could survive like several months off that. So I'm not like going to panic too much because like theoretically it'd be miserable, but I survive. So, you know, don't overstock so someone actually can't get enough food and so they can't just live the next week. Think about it, but still like get enough. Just be smart people, that's all it comes down to. Sauces, you just need a few things. Here's just a basic cooking. You get a oil, olive oil, a hot sauce vinaigrette. So this is balsamic one, apple cider vinegar, and a mayo. You got those, you can pretty much make any sauce. Honey, like a little sweetener. That, like, ooh, but I will show you my favorite hot sauces because the one thing I have excessive amount is hot sauce. Didn't need to buy more because it's just an addiction. We got sriracha, Valentina's, Cholula, Frank's, Tabasco. These truffle hot sauces. Oh my God, these are so good. I will drink them. Those are my sauces. Here's my confession. There was one thing I started to stockpile and I didn't mean to, and it just kind of started to happen. I have berries every day. They're very good for you. And I usually go through a frozen bag, I'd say a full bag every 2 days. I eat a lot of berries and I started to notice berries were starting to get sold out places. I feel really bad that I purchased this many. They'll probably be gone within 2 weeks, but theoretically, if you live in downtown Toronto and you can't find berries, I will give these to you. I'm so sorry. Something that was just like grace of God. I made a true local purchase a week and a half ago. Like before this whole, we started to realize this was a real thing. So these are all in here. This is grass-fed chicken, wild-caught salmons, fish, and grass-fed beef. All from local Ontario farmers. I make a purchase about every 2 to 3 months, and that lasts me forever. I'm not a big meat eater. I'm trying to lower my consumption and get all grass-fed. So I didn't buy any meat because I got that. So those were like my healthier things that are good to have. Well, first, I feel you do have to have some comfort things. All the therapists were saying this, so I was like,
oh my God, therapists are telling me to get treats because I need it for my mental health.
I'm gonna do it. So we got 2 tubs of ice cream. No, just comfort food. We need a little. Good, it's a big of Pedialyte. Like sodium, electrolytes, oh my God. Swedish Fish, so we got 2 bags. And then these are new flavors, so I bought those. Back to the...
Oh, the therapist was like, I need comfort.
And there's nothing more comforting than chocolate. Did I need this much? No, because there's that meme going around of like,
I have enough food to survive the apocalypse. I'll be fine in 6 months.
1 hour later.
They walks across the street and gets a Snickers. That's me. Trying to save these for emergencies. Oh, this flavor. Protein bars were on special. And I was like, that's such a good thing. They'll last forever. Yeah, but these ones rot my gut. They literally make me poop my pants. I'm not gonna let them go to waste. I'm gonna eat them. But when I'm sitting on the toilet hating my life, I'm gonna be like, Kelty, you did this to yourself. I got like 30 protein bars. They make me cry. We're gonna eat them because no food goes to waste. I bought a liter of maple syrup. This is the most Canadian thing I've ever done. And like, don't get me wrong, maple syrup has a lot of benefits. I love maple syrup. You can use it to sweeten a lot of things, but I don't have any ingredients to make pancakes or waffles or anything of that sort. But I saw it in the store and I saw people grabbing it and I was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. And I'll use it. Such not a needed purchase in the scheme. We bought ourselves a liter, a half liter, sorry. I'm not that excessive. I am Canadian, and now I feel bad as a Canadian, so I'm sorry. And if anyone needs this, I'll give it to you. I know that was really lighthearted, but remember, get a lot of nutrients. You want to stay healthy during this. If you get this, you want to be healthy going into it. So get your fruits and veggies, drink your water, get outside. Vitamin D is one of the best things for your immunity, so try and get outside. Of course, social distancing is so important. But the next little while, I do want to do a lot of videos that will help you guys. So just let me know down in the comments what you would want, like at-home work routines, workouts. So I was thinking of like showing you guys like a couple workouts, like those 10-minute ones people have that you can do throughout your day. It's a great time right now while you're inside, is like just try to build some healthy habits, build a routine during this, and we're gonna get through it together. Have a great day. And the best thing about all this is if you're trapped inside with your dog, you can just pet him nonstop all day. Have a great day. Go pet a dog if you can. And I'm really sorry if you're trapped inside and can't pet a dog. I feel for you. We're gonna get through this.